Nag-aaway ba kayo mag-asawa when it comes to money? Costume siya, typical of mga boys.
Yeah.
So sabi ko, okay, I might as well write a book. Kasi when I asked him, why do you like to be a superhero? Because I want to save the world.
You wanted a celebrity interview? Here it is.
Okay guys, I'm so excited. Thank you very much.
Thank you for visiting us.
Thank you so much
Take one,
for
two.
visiting us.
Yeah,
At, for this semi-ambush interview. Thank you. Say hi to them, mga teammates.
Yes.
Thank you. So our show, it's called Mag-Budget Tayo. So we have this Kashink method, C-A-S-H, wherein we always remind our viewers, we call them budgetarian. To C, change your lifestyle. A, you add income. So, dapat may ibang income stream. Tapos S, save. And then H, always have a long-term plan. So, as a couple, syempre, mag-asawa na kayo ngayon. Marami nang pagbabago sa life. So, what changes in your life happened, lalo na during the pandemic?
I have one short answer. Everything.
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 Kasi sinabi, it's everything
Well, when we
will
used to
change.
spend and when we used to actually take care of our finances as just individually or together, it was, hindi kami nag-iisip. We'd want to get something, we'd like, meron naman tayo sa account, sige, let's get that. Or pag-iisipan lang namin, kaya ba? Kaya. Yun yung mga typical questions before it's na kaya ba? Pero when, especially this whole pandemic season happened, yung kaya, it became, meron pa ba? Or how can we? Yung mga tipong
I think for me, the pandemic, kasi especially with Billy, at ako din actually, pareho kami na nanggaling sa show na napaka-regular. So, it was a routine for us na, like, kasi we were on Showtime before. So, sanay kami na araw-araw may trabaho, araw-araw may income. And then after that, sunod-sunod pa rin naman yung trabaho. For me, there was a lot of digital work, there was a lot of movies, TV shows. For Billy naman, tuloy-tuloy pa rin yung araw-araw may workshop. So, income was constant. And I think it's not just the pandemic, it's also the shutdown, it's a lot of things. It's also having a baby, na sabay-sabay talagang nangyari sa amin.
Kaya nga sabi ko, everything.
Yeah, everything talaga sabay-sabay. So, you can't just pinpoint it to one thing. Kasi, if you remove one factor, kumbaga, like, tanggalin mo yung shutdown, tanggalin mo yung pandemic, or tanggalin mo the fact that we just had a baby, it would be completely different. Pero pag samasamahin mo lahat yun, nako, talagang, na-shock yung mundo namin.
Oo, so how did you manage your finances?
Until now. Until now. Shook pa din. Shook pa din. There isn't a day where
You're not shook.
It's more of like we don't take it for granted anymore. Parang kasi nung time na yun, na like, okay, we can, bawi na lang tayo next month, bawi na lang ano. So, parang there was always this feeling na sure kami na we're always gonna make up for it anyway if we spend this month or if maubos yung savings namin this time around. Parang bawi na lang kami the next time around. Pero ngayon, kasi yun nga, now that we have a son, especially, we have to think of his future kasi it became more real to us na we can't be doing this forever also. So we're not gonna be at our peak forever. We're not gonna be earning this way forever. So parang it dawned on us also na we have to change our habits.
Yeah. So, ganito yan, kasi artista kayo. So, dati yung dalaga pinata kayo, I'm sure, ang binibili niyo you'll spend on clothes, or bags, or ganyan. So, yung mag-asawa na kayo, and may anak na kayo, nawala na yon. Yung pagbili ng mga expensive bags or clothes, nawala na yun?
Nawala naman, pero like, how to...
Or you just choose na lang what you buy?
Yeah, I think
We choose what we buy kasi hindi rin kami super kuripot. Kasi wala akong limit sa food. Like, hindi pa rin totoo kasi food is...
Foodie ka pala?
I mean, hindi naman yung ridiculous na yung magpa-fine dining kami every night or everything. I mean, like, I wouldn't deprive ourselves
Of
good food. Parang, it's something that you enjoy, it's something you're putting in your body, it's something that, diba, parang I feel bad na parang magtitipid ka sa pagkain.
So, invest in good health. Healthy food naman yan.
Ako lang naman yun.
What kind of food makes Coleen happy? What do they spend on?
Like, I spend a little extra on good produce. So, organic, I make sure, especially for the baby, I make sure na yung, maganda talaga yung fruits and vegetables na binibigay ko sa kanya. Kasi there are some fruits like apples na talagang high in pesticides. So, yun yung mga pinipili ko na organic. And then, at the same time, yung kunwari minsan may craving kami, parang hindi ko naman sasabihin na wag na kasi nagtitipid tayo.
Alam mo, para sa akin, if you ask me, hindi luho yun. Bilang mag-asawa, you deserve to treat yourself. So,
And it's the only way we treat ourselves. Kasi ngayon, hindi naman kami nakaka-travel.
I spend a lot of that on delivery, so a lot of food's being delivered.
Kami rin naman, same. So,
I mean,
okay lang
siguro kung it wasn't the pandemic season, then makakalabas tayo.
It takes away also yung parang, kasi sawang-sawa na rin kami magluto or magpaluto dito sa house.
Magluluto, maglilinis, preparations, etc.
So, parang, there are days na we feel so off, and sometimes,
tired.
like, food is enough to make us feel better. So, why not?
Yeah, okay lang
Ice
yan.
cream?
Pero yung clothes,
Yan, yung
wala
mga ganyan, yung mga
wala
luho.
na.
So, anong mga luho ang medyo kinat nyo na in-stop or konti na lang? Except food,
sneakers. Sneakers for me.
So, panoorin nyo sa vlog ni Julius about sneakers.
Yeah.
Okay, sneakers.
Sneakers for me, that's one na talagang stinop ko. I haven't bought sneakers actually in a long time. And that's a record for me.
Hindi rin na kasi tayo masyado lumalabas.
Yeah,
So,
but it's even accessible now kasi online it's
Yeah,
delivered to your house, so mas madali. But for some reason I'm not into it as much anymore, and I parang wala naman din akong mapupuntahan na shows na magagamit live right now. So parang sa tingin ko, for me, it's not a good investment. Parang talagang baka lumuha-luha ako doon for that. Even investing in cars, for example, papalit-palit ako ng mga kotse before. I wanted something fast, I wanted something nice and flashy or whatever, or magpapaayos ka ng sound system sa cars, bibili ka ng rims to change, paparap or whatever. So there are certain things where I completely stopped in. Pero there are other things then I continue to do, like investing in my motorcycles and gear. Siguro I don't.
There's a safety naman.
Yeah,
yung
there's a
gear.
safety aspect.
True naman.
And it's my way of transportation talaga is through motorcycles.
Which is
Since
also
child.
very efficient kasi nakatipid kami sa gas.
Gas, yeah. Mas matipid
And sa
naman ang gas sa
traffic,
motor eh.
yung traffic din.
I mean, higher risk lang talaga for accidents.
No, but that's
etc.,
why
etc.
the gear, hence the gear.
Hence the gear. So, gears cost quite a bit. Medyo may pagkamahalang.
Pero naman,
but
like
it
for
keeps you
example yun, hindi talaga kami magtitipid. I always tell him, get the best na. Get yung what will make you feel the safest. Get something na yung best quality na. Kunwari mga ganun, worth it naman.
Tsaka approve si Mrs. Yun ang regalo mo eh.
Yun
Yun ang niregalo niyo sa'yo.
Yes. Actually, nakakatawa because pinakawalan ko lahat nga ng mga motor ko. Tapos biglang she gave me a Christmas gift. Napakaganda. So, binalik niya yung
It's a
kati
sign.
ko.
Coleen approved yun.
Coleen approved.
Does Coleen splurge on luxury bags?
And same with her, like Coleen actually has never been into like the luxury items.
Yung mga Hermes, wala akong ganon. Hermes.
No.
I do appreciate gifts.
Yeah. Mas,
I appreciate that.
Hermes daw, nagpaparami.
I appreciate designer items. It's just, you know,
when you're buying it, you're
even though kaya naman namin, sabihin ko, even though kaya naman namin to buy, or kahit sabihin natin layaway pa nga, ganun, it will make you feel less guilty, di ba? Kung if you break it down na konti lang per month, ganun. Pero, when you look at it like, okay, with the amount that I will spend on one bag, I could buy a whole wardrobe on it. And at the end of the day, it's a bag. Diba? It's just a bag. And it's one bag. Kumbaga, paulit-ulit mo susuotin yun when you could have like a few nice pieces that you actually like, you appreciate. And parang, I don't know, I feel like, kasi may reasons din naman eh, diba? Like, you know, there are some that are very well made talaga, and then yung history ng brand and everything. So, and for some people, it's sentimental also, diba, in a way. Pero, for me lang, parang sa akin lang, although I appreciate them, I wouldn't spend talaga.
So, very practical,
Yeah,
no?
I wouldn't spend.
Si Coleen, unless regalo.
Actually,
No,
I'm more
he-
of the spender.
Namimigay siya na sa akin before ng bag.
Naku, sana tinanggap mo na, besh.
Tinanggap ko, ang dami kong ang dami
Ayun
kong
naman pala.
natanggap. Yeah.
No,
Nung girlfriend-boyfriend kami,
Oo,
marami
oo.
siyang binibigay sa akin na bag. He gave me a lot na, more than 5 designer bags na binibigay sa akin.
Wow! Pero ngayon
Yeah,
mag-asawa,
yung
wala na.
Yung Balenciaga, yung nagbigay na ka na ng
Oo,
Off-White.
oo.
Tapos yung last na binigay niya sa akin was a Chanel bag. And that's when I, like, borderline nainis
stop.
na ako. Na sabi ko, please don't. Kasi we're gonna get married soon.
Oh,
And you have to save your money. Kasi sa money na yon, parang pwede ka na magpa-renovate na bahay, pwede ka na magpa-landscaping sa labas. So sabi ko, I love your gifts. It's so beautiful, pero tama na.
Nais na misis, Julius, oh. Ibang klase. So kung rinigalan kayo ng Hermes, tatanggihan mo.
Kung Hermes,
yung
doon na ako
Birkin.
magagalit kasi ang mahal-mahal nun.
Rinigaluhan ko siya ng Hermes, ibig sabihin tumama ako ng loto.
Hindi,
Galing,
kasi
galing.
you can
Love it.
spend on so much
Yeah,
more.
true,
Siguro,
true.
one day, I mean,
Yeah.
like I said,
Ang
I do
envy.
appreciate them.
Yeah.
One day, malay mo kung sobrang yaman
Yeah,
namin and it's like
yeah.
nothing. Pero at the same
Yeah.
time, naisip ko
Sayang
din na
Sayang
paano
lang.
yan, parang maitutulong mo sa relatives or
Yeah.
sa taong nangailangan, friends na yung may pinagdadaanan.
Yeah.
So, parang if you look at it, yung price tag, ang laki lang talaga.
Yeah.
Some of them there are some
Yeah.
na hindi ganun
Yeah.
kamahal naman.
Unless of course,
yung
But
ridiculously
there
expensive.
are
yeah.
like bag enthusiasts. There
Yeah.
are
Yeah.
collectors.
Yeah, yun nga. It's just I'm not.
Oo,
I'm not
we-
sure.
we-
yeah.
we're
totoo
not.
naman.
I understand it though. I understand it.
Unless businesswoman ka na, you earn 1 million a day. So wala, barya lang
Yeah,
sa'yo.
barya lang.
Bili ng
Sure,
Birkin.
why
Or
not?
if in
Money,
some way it's
yeah.
like an investment for you, di ba?
Yeah.
Or ipapasa mo sa mga
Anak mo
susunod na-
someday.
Yeah.
Talagang money is relative. That
Yeah,
only means money is
yeah.
relative.
Yeah.
So ito lang, was there ever a time na naapektuhan kayo ng pandemic na kailangan nagtipid kayo kasi parang natakot kayo na saan tayo kukuha ng ating gagastusin for utilities or for our baby?
Oh, yeah.
Dumating ba kayo sa ganung
Oh,
point?
Yes,
definitely,
yes.
definitely. I mean, hindi na tayo di ba? I think all of us naman has gotten to a point where we're all tapping into our savings. Yung mga talagang tinatabi mo for emergency purposes ay talagang nagagamit na ng tao for mortgage or for rent or
Yeah.
for whatever you need for work.
No, and
or-
also there was cost cutting salary-wise.
Yeah,
Yeah.
salary-wise, cost cutting, and even it was a difficult period for a good year and a
Yeah,
half
yeah.
for everyone
Because
in our
companies
country.
have had to
Same.
adjust as well.
All of us.
We're
Yeah.
blessed to have our jobs, pero we just have to work a little harder lang talaga.
You just gotta hustle.
Yeah.
You really have to hustle your way through,
Yeah.
and hindi ganun kabilis makakuha ng trabaho. Pero if you actually get a job and if you exceed that job and if you do well with that job, you're bound to find other things din eh. And
Yeah.
that's where the income comes.
And I think this time is all about adapting because yun nga sabay-sabay nangyari lahat. So I think even like the TV habits have changed, the viewing habits have changed. I feel like we're slowly transitioning to more digital.
Yeah.
So, it's really a time of transition for
Digital.
everyone.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a time
true.
of transition for everybody. So, this is something na we're all not used to.
Yeah.
And it's so scary in a way kasi parang everything that we were used to before, iba na ngayon.
Yeah.
So, it's all about adapting also.
Yeah. And speaking of hustling, di ba na-mention mo yun? That is why we all have to add income, yung letter A. So, what did you do para mayroon kayong multi-stream ng income? Businesses? Whatever?
One is, thank God, I actually managed to find a job to continue on. So, meron akong nasa TV5.
Show sa 5.
Yes, meron tayong Lunch Out Loud, meron tayong The Wall, meron The Masked Singer, Pilipinas. So, blessed ako on that aspect naman, or in that aspect naman. So, apart from that, nakakakuha rin naman ako ng mga rackets hosting online, which is great.
Yes. Endorsements, Jollibee.
Yung mga ganon. So, being able to actually be available, not physically, pero through online or through digital work is great, especially sa panahon ngayon. But apart from that, a few investments here and there lang for siguro for mga kaligayahan ko, like the cards, the basketball cards, and also like the
Ay,
investments.
isa pa
yung mga-
yun.
Yeah.
Yung cards. Kasi that can be luho. That can be
Yeah.
luho.
That can be
And
seen
it-
as luho.
And
but,
it can be addictive.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
can you can spiral down. So sabi ko sa kanya, the only way I will let you spend on that is kung paiikutin mo.
Yeah.
So yung mga hindi na niya ikikip, ibenta niya para pambili ng bagong box.
So that's what
Yan
we're
ba
doing
ginagawa
with
mo?
that.
Ayan na.
Nakita mo ba nandun sa But that's what we're doing.
Pero sa dami ng mga gamit mo rito, Billy, ang napansin ko talaga ay ito. Ano ito? Sobrang dami namang cards.
You sound like my wife. Coming up with the whole repacks,
Kaya may
et cetera,
Daddy B.
et cetera. Yeah, that's why we
Yeah.
have Daddy B cards.
Oo.
But apart from that, like this is
yan na, apparel, another income stream.
since now
Yeah.
a lot of people have switched. They've switched to actually motorcycle
Oh,
riding,
yeah,
scooters,
yeah.
delivery,
Yeah.
etc.
True.
So we started to make
Essentials.
yeah,
like-
essentials. So
yeah.
these are mesh type jerseys where malamig siya.
Yan, bali.
Ako yung nakaisip ng
Design.
design, pero Imprint Customs Philippines naman.
Oo.
May ganyan talaga sila.
May,
Oh,
okay.
may wala actually. They
Ah,
don't
wala?
have this, but they have jerseys.
Jerseys.
Yeah, but they have like collabs with Secret Fresh, with Big Boy
Yeah.
Chang.
Oo.
So ito yung first kong gagawin with them, and it's
That's
Amari.
Amari.
So this is the first, the one of one that I have. It's only for me. It's Bogus Baby.
Actually,
Safe and-
nakagawa kami during this time ng separate account for Amari
Yeah.
because he is earning already. He just signed his first contract for Muskier.
Yay.
So, meron na siyang separate account.
Ayan na.
And, it's something that our parents never did for us. So, pero kasi, nung time na yun, old
Wala.
school, parang
Bawal.
hindi mo parang maiisip eh. For us, kasi we want to make sure he has something.
Yes.
So, tinatabi namin everything he's earning.
Yes.
And ako naman, during this time, ang hirap kasi acting, lock-in talaga yung mga tapings.
Yeah.
So, it goes from a week to a month.
Yeah.
Like, yung time na you'd be away from the house and
And you're not
nakabubble
doing
ka
that
talaga.
yet kasi hands-on
I can't
ka, diba?
kasi
Yeah.
hindi ko talaga may iwan kahit for one day.
And you're
Hindi ko maiiwan.
breastfeeding.
Yes,
Yeah.
hindi ko may iwan kahit one day lang.
Yeah.
As in, the longest I've been away from him is 6
6
hours and it was killing me talaga. So, ako ngayon, mostly digital talaga
Yeah.
yung work.
Thank God for digital.
Yeah.
no?
Yes,
I mean, you
yes.
get paid for a post. Ito, techniques in saving. Where do you save your money? Is it
Um,
art, lupa?
the first thing we actually do
Ako, dream
is,
ko talaga lupa and and property. Yun talaga yung gusto ko.
Ako
Ever
din.
since, even before we were
Ito,
married.
itong bahay na to.
Yeah,
diba?
Yeah.
yeah.
Is this your both your investments or sa'yo lang and then you got
this is
married?
ours. Definitely
Yeah.
is our family. So, pero I think,
How do you save?
yeah, I think what we do first is actually we tithe. So,
Yeah.
from 10% of
Amen.
The
our
first,
income is we tithe. That's the first
before
thing we
you do
do.
anything.
And
Amen.
then,
Yeah.
apart from tithing, then we allocate a few, kung ano yung kailangan namin bayaran. Or
Utilities.
debts,
Yeah.
utilities,
Or
workers,
tauhan.
etc.
Kasi,
Salaries,
like, we really, like, I know a lot of now kasi it's hard to increase salaries pero we really increased sa kanila kasi they've been working extra hard.
Yeah.
And isa pa yun actually sa hindi kami nagtitipid with them kasi we know that they work really hard and it means so much to them. So parang konting adjustment for us is a really big thing already for them. So we make sure that the people here with us are really well taken care of.
They're like family na rin.
Yeah, oo. We have a family living here. Yung driver at yaya namin mag-asawa and then they have a kid here.
And PA mo,
Yeah.
since you were dalaga pa.
Yeah,
She was
since
16.
Since 16 years
Yeah.
old siya.
Tapos,
Yes.
napangasawa ng driver mo, tapos may anak na
Yes,
sila.
yes.
But that's
Na hindi namin alam.
And it just goes to show what kind of couple you are. Talagang you're very caring and very down to earth. You take care of your home staff.
Yeah.
So, malaking
They've been very
bagay
patient
yun.
din naman with us
Yeah, yeah,
and
so
with the entire
hardworking.
family. They're just good people. We're just really blessed. It took a while.
It took a lot,
It took a
ha?
while.
Like, it's really hard to find good help nowadays.
Oo,
Kasi,
hindi siya madali.
minsan talaga, yung mga ibang helpers na papasok,
Yeah.
mahirap pagkatiwalaan. So, we're just
Yeah.
really so blessed na
Lalo na-
after lahat ng pinagdaanan namin,
Yeah. So letter H, long-term plans. Kasi H's always have a long-term plan. So kayo bilang mag-asawa, ano yung long-term plans nyo when it comes to finances?
ako talaga goal ko,
Lupa.
Lupa.
Investing
Yeah,
in land.
My dream is to build a house. Kasi we have a really, we have a house we love right now, but I don't see us staying here forever. Maybe for a few more years. Pero I want like a forever house na talagang
Bigger.
kami nag-build. Not necessarily. Parang just a layout that's more fit for our lifestyle.
Customize sa'yo, customize sa
Yes,
kanya.
and maybe bigger garden, ganun. So,
For
mas-
more kids.
Yeah, for running around in kids. So,
So,
yun.
ilang years nyo nakikita na matutupad yung goal na yan?
Yun lang.
That's quite, I mean,
Mahirap.
it's hard to put a
Well,
date.
especially now with things that are going on now, it's really so indefinite na hindi ka talaga pwedeng maging sure.
But at least there's a plan.
Yeah, and then apart
Yeah.
from that, kasi by that way, we're securing ourselves na kahit in the future, parang pag nag-retire na kami, may mabebenta kami,
Yeah,
or we have something in our name.
Yeah.
But we also want something separate for Amari. You know, in case na sabihin natin he wants to go to Harvard, diba? Or he wants to, just to give him a little push, a little head start,
Yeah.
diba? Meron siyang savings, so we're doing that for him. And right now, ang ginagawa namin is yung mga, what he's earning.
Yeah.
Because he's actually earning a lot.
More than you guys.
He's earning a lot.
He's doing well.
He's earning a lot. So,
He's doing well.
ngayon, kami personally, wala
Swerte.
kaming dinodonate pa sa account na yun. Kasi okay naman siya.
Swerteng
Mas
bata.
okay pa nga siya eh.
Mas happy siya kaysa sa amin.
Mas nakasave pa nga siya kaysa sa amin eh.
So next week, mangungutang na ako.
So,
Kailangan bayaran yung bill ko.
Last two questions. I know Amari is still young, mag 1 year old pa lang siya sa September, no? But if there is money advice or lesson that you wanna tell Amari, ano yung greatest advice when it comes to money and finances? So yan, tawag si Amari, kunwari nanonood si Amari. Amari, ito
Hello,
sila, oh.
baby.
2021, ito yung kanilang money advice sa iyo.
Be careful. Be careful with money because money can also be evil.
yes.
It can really ruin people's
And
lives
relationships.
and relationships. And if you let it define you or if you let it take over you, the money is there. It doesn't grow on trees. You work for that, and just understand the value of what you work for, so that you'd be able to save. First thing you do is when you get your first paycheck, son, is you save. Do the same thing that mommy and I did for you. We put aside money for you, and you do the same for yourself. And you-
Yes.
Thank you, Daddy B. Si Mami C naman.
Well, just don't let money run your life because money is not happiness. Wealth is not happiness. At saka maraming different types of wealth.
Yeah.
It's not just money. God provides in many different ways. We learned this actually during the pandemic.
Yep.
God really provides in many different ways.
Yeah.
Health is wealth.
Well, yeah.
Yes,
True.
yes. And family.
And
And family. So there are many things that money can't buy.
Yep.
A lot of things that money can buy that will make you happy, but at the end of the day,
Short time.
yeah, it's very fleeting. Money is fleeting. So, but it also can be a tool to help others. It can be a tool that will make other people's lives easier. So it's all about how you use it. And actually, there is something na my makeup artist, actually Ninang Pong, she told me this before and it really made sense to me. And she said, kaya sinasabi natin na give us this day our daily bread.
Yeah.
We ask for it every day. So no matter how much you save, you never know, baka may mangyari and everything, your savings will be drained. It all boils down to God providing for you every single day.
Amen.
Not one time, big time.
Yeah.
You have to ask for His grace, His provision
Every day.
Every
every
day.
single day.
Yeah.
And He gives you enough for
And
every
be thankful. Be thankful.
Amari, you're so blessed to have parents like Daddy B
Oh, we're
and
blessed to have him.
Mommy C. Last na lang. Nag-aaway ba kayo mag-asawa when it comes to money? Paano kayo mag-aaway?
we really
sa
try
pera?
not to kasi parang yun yung it's for us
I don't like fighting
it's
about
a low. Like we will
Yeah.
feel like the time na mag-argue kami sa money,
It's dirty.
we feel like we
Yeah.
hit a low.
Ako, honestly, I feel that it's just really, it's disgusting when it
Yeah.
overpowers love. It overpowers
yeah.
respect. It
Parang,
overpowers
yeah.
communication. So parang it's easy to actually.
But we have discussions
Yeah.
and we reprimand each
Okay
other
lang yun,
sometimes.
okay lang yun.
Pero yung mag-away ka,
Yeah,
parang
yeah.
yeah. no.
Never kaming, bakit ito nawala? Or bakit ito never kami nanunumbat sa isa't isa. Especially when it comes to money.
Yeah.
And,
Or parang if someone spends on something,
siguro we're just lucky rin naman na hindi naman kami super pabaya yung pagdating sa
tama
finances. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, we've made our few mistakes here and there.
but like we've called each other out on
We've called
mistakes.
called each other out on things, and we've learned from our own mistakes, from other people's mistakes, and it's never ending. You can
Actually,
always
you
learn.
know, a lot of our money mistakes had a lot to do with trust.
Yeah.
We trusted the wrong people.
Oh, same
you
here.
know.
Yeah.
So it did that actually our major mistakes was really that. It wasn't yung overspending or anything. It was really trusting
Got
the wrong
scammed a
people.
few times here and there, so it's
and
nothing.
sometimes it's people close to your family.
Kami ni Julius, we have our own individual accounts and we also have our joint accounts. So kayo ganun din. May joint din kayo
Yeah,
individual.
We have an individual, we have a joint.
yung individual ko parang hindi na masyadong tumatakbo. Kasi hindi ko na, normally kasi, ang
Joint
ginagawa ko
ka.
before, like, yung checks ko, syempre will go to my individual, then we'll both fund the mutual.
Correct.
Pero ginagawa ko ngayon, dinidiretso ko na sa mutual So,
ayun.
parang, in him as well, parang,
Parang
he saves a bit for himself.
I save lang a bit for myself because sometimes you never know when the bills hit.
Yeah.
And yun yung easy access ko.
Yeah.
Good thing. One bad thing that I really want to start on is actually like having a full insurance and full coverage for our entire family. Ang hirap lang talaga sa bansa natin.
Yeah.
You know, I wish we had
we
better,
don't have good healthcare.
better health plans and healthcares katulad ng ibang bansa.
Kasi
We'll
yung
get there.
dad niya, di ba sa States, he's really benefiting from the
Yeah.
healthcare there.
And
now.
it's still expensive. Imagine,
Yeah.
I have to actually cater to my parents as well.
But that's also showing us na, okay, you have to be prepared for the
Yeah.
future because anything can happen and you need na. Kasi, syempre, I don't want to put that burden on Mari or our kids. diba?
True.
Okay.
Yeah.
We always tell them kasi replacement income yun eh.
Yeah.
If anything happens to you, let's say you're already spending, are you spending $1 million a month in terms of bills, salaries?
No,
Okay,
no.
so, let's say 200,000. Mga ganon?
Yeah, more.
500. Mga ganon?
Sometimes more.
Sometimes.
Okay,
yeah.
so see, 500,000. So let's say in the next 10 months, say, nakunod mo, walang kayo ng work or whatever. 500 times 10 months is 5 million. That is your monthly times 10 months. So kailangan i-cover ka ng insurance ng 5 to 6 million. Para in 1 year, if anything happens, wala kayong money source.
Income or whatnot, we still have.
May replacement.
Yeah.
So
That's
you
what I
really
want.
have to get
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Maybe you have recommendations.
Ay, a lot.
Perfect.
So, pag meron.
Usap na lang tayo.
Oo. So thank you guys. You know what I realized dito sa ambush interview na to? Unplanned to guys eh. Sumabit lang ako kay Julius eh. Is that you are a good couple. I felt
Sorry,
it talaga.
guys.
Inaiyak ako when you're talking. Maybe I'm just a crybaby nowadays. Pero I really felt the goodness in your heart. And you two. So sobra, and you're really meant for each other. I feel the love and the I'm
I just
out
get
of
on your
words.
nerves.
Sometimes.
It's okay. But you know what? You're lucky. She's a strong woman.
Oh, yes.
And this girl. Talagang woo! Swerte kayo sa isa't isa. So thank you guys. So thank you teammates for watching. I hope may natutunan kayo from our couple tungkol sa pagmamanage ng yung finances. Basta remember, C, change your lifestyle. A, add income. S, save. And H, have a long-term plan in life. So see you guys sa mag-budget tayo, Chinky!
Bye, teammates.
Bye. Thanks.
Habang magaling ako,
Mami na mami pala sa'yo, Melia. Daddy. Daddy.
You're gonna dance like Iron Man one day.
Pero,
Hello.
Daddy!
Okay, it's daddy time.
Oo.
Say hi.
Hindi, ikaw.